get right into your attic. Once it gets into your attic is a prime area to cause mold and mildew to grow. The more rain, the more mildew. That means the air is not good for breathing, as well as smells. But that's not.
I need Wi-Fi.
Is it so good?
Can I use your Wi-Fi?
Yeah, let's see. Let me get my password.
No problem. Then you can enter it in. Yeah, no problem. No problem.
We just discovered we had Wi-Fi the other day. We didn't think we had. We're still learning about our phone system and stuff. Yeah.
That's too funny.
It's fun. Yeah, it is really funny because we're all this time we're like, no, we don't have any Wi-Fi. And like, oh, we have Wi-Fi?
We have Wi-Fi.
That's crazy.
We
don't have
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. See if it does.
Connecting. Connected. Yay.
Okay.
There we go. Start.
So this pipe, did you just one pipe boop there that you saw? The one?
Well, if the
or is it
one.
all of them you're thinking?
So
Yeah.
I would replace all of them anyway just to get it done. But
Yeah.
there's more to it than that.
Yeah.
The pipe boot was just the first thing I noticed.
Sure.
But it's the.
Very careful as I mildew to grow.
There you go.
The more rain, the more mildew. That means the air is not good for breathing, as well as smells. But that's not
Smells too.
my main area
Yeah.
of concern.
Just gotta wait
I'm
for the
gonna
Wi-Fi.
be very careful as I turn around. So now as I go back over here, I'm going to just got hit by a bug. Your slope on this side where the sun hits it just as hot
Yeah.
is causing your shingles to deteriorate. But the reason they're
Is there
deteriorating
any
is not so
venting
much
on
the
there?
sun hitting
No
it,
venting.
but because you don't have enough ventilation in your attic. Your attic is acting like an oven and cooking your shingles, which explains why this repair is here.
Yeah.
But there's going to be more repairs taking place over the future all along this slope, and I'm going to explain why. So as I go down here, you're going to see that this shingle just came up just like this. More shingles are doing this all over this slope. And the reason this is a problem is because when wind blows this up, it's eventually going to tear that shingle off and it's going to fall off. Not only that, it doesn't have to fall off in order for the rain to channel to that faster and go right into your decking and cause damage to your decking as well as channel right to your living areas and ruin your insulation as well. This property is your greatest investment, and this roof is supposed to protect that investment. It's my professional opinion it's not doing that. So it's so important you take care of it as soon as possible, or you're going to spend a lot more money on repair costs like this one here that's going to go far exceed the roof, as well as repair costs underneath the roof itself.
So my recommendation is replacing the roof, not repairing, because the shingles are at a
Full replacement, you thinking?
full replacement
Yeah.
on that. All the shingle, there's no ventilation.
Yeah.
You don't want to invest in ventilation now because the shingles are pretty much at the point where they're not protecting the roof. When your granules are coming off, we're several shingles more than I can count.
Yeah.
We're showing asphalt.
Yeah.
That means they're pretty much, eventually it's going to get down to the fiberglass mesh. That means the shingle, instead of becoming something that repels water, it actually absorbs the water and channels that right to the rest of your house that's supposed to be protected.
Yeah.
So, and this is, and it's pretty much past the point of its life to where it's actually protecting this property.
Okay.
And, so I recommend tearing it off.
Yeah.
Taking
Doing a whole full replacement.
full roof on that.
Okay.
Mhm.
And that, when you're talking about those pipe boots too, that includes,
Oh, yeah.
that would be
So,
going around them and all that stuff.
exactly.
Yeah.
So just a little thing about me. We are brief about Roofing 101. We specialize in actually remodels as far as 3-tab roofs and cedar shakes, roofs that have deteriorated over a period of time or pretty much gone past the life of what they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Pretty much 90%, in my opinion, in Albany. 3-tab roofs don't have enough ventilation, and so when I knock on the door and I say, hey, I noticed that there's granule loss,
Yeah.
you go, yeah, please check up on our roof, see what's going on.
Yeah.
I noticed that everything that's happened to you, if worse,
Yeah.
is taken, they need to have a new roof, and so
Okay.
that's how we
That's
set
what
it up
you
for
would
that.
recommend.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so how much are you thinking the new roof will cost?
Well, let's take a look at that. Well, how long have you guys thought about replacing your roof?
I don't know that Melinda's thought about it at all.
Okay, so she hasn't
Yeah.
thought about it.
She hasn't thought about it, and so this is you bringing it up to her, saying,
Sure.
You might want to think about it.
You're right.
This is what I would recommend, and this is how much it might cost.
Totally.
You know, if
Totally.
you want to think about it a little bit and
Well,
get it done. So.
And that's exactly why, yeah, we most of the time when I talk to people, it's like, I didn't know I had a problem until you knocked on the door.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sorry that I brought this to you. But, you know, once they see the video, I'm like, okay, what do we got to do? And then we do what we're doing now.
Yes.
I'm able to share some information. What made you decide to do this today?
Well, we had just had the gutters done,
Okay.
and then you did that. You know, you did the nice video showing.
It's just
definitely-
nice, that's it. I put some serious
Very
Hollywood quality
nice
into it.
video.
Yeah, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly was a nice
Yeah.
movie.
Pointing out, first of all, that we don't have enough ventilation up there. That's
Yeah.
that's a big thing. That there's not up there, and that just the how the roof is right now, the
Sure.
way it looks right now. It looks like it does need to be replaced. It compares to it, so
All right.
it's just to be able to convince Melinda that that's what it needs, and is she
Right.
willing to spend the money to get, because
Right.
do we want to leave it the way it is, and then down the road and we get some leaks in the house?
Yes.
Do we want to go that route, or do we want to go ahead and get it replaced and have a nice roof on there so our investment is protected? What does she want to do? So that's what I have to approach it.
I warn people all the time when
Yeah.
it comes to the condition of your roof. If someone like me or another roofing expert
Yeah.
says you need to replace it,
Yeah.
and they go, "We'll just wait for leaks to happen." By that
I
time,
don't want to. I don't
very
want to, 'cause
few
it'll be
people,
me that'll be
very few people get it like you do, in the
Yeah.
sense that they're all, "Oh, well, we'll just wait."
We'll
And
just
like
wait.
by that time, you are way past the
What if
lifespan.
we're in the middle of the winter and it's just raining,
Exactly.
raining, and we don't have anybody to come out and help, do that? We have to maybe get a tarp up there, put on the roof.
Exactly.
It's like, no, let's not do that. So.
And
yeah.
just to clarify,
Yeah.
it's waiting on. We're doing this as a preliminary to seeing what she wants to do
Correct.
later.
Yeah, it's not my decision at all.
Yeah.
It's her. She's the owner of the house.
Gotcha.
I'm just her assistant.
Okay.
So I'm just the one that's getting the information and
No
passing it along to
problem.
her, and
Well, you probably
she
want
makes that
to.
decision.
This
yeah.
won't take very long, so I know
Okay.
you've got a lot of stuff you have to do,
Okay.
but I'm very respectful of your time. But we've been in business since 2008.
2008. Okay.
2008.
Wow.
And we answer 4 very important questions for our customers. Do we charge just enough to get the job done and do it right the first time? Do we bring peace of mind? Do we install it? Do everything to make sure we install it so we don't have to come back.
Yeah.
And number 4, are we certified by our building suppliers that are going to be providing the materials? Very important question. It sounds a little vague, and I'm going to be more specific. But to answer your question, yes, we are certified by our building suppliers, Owens Corning and Certainty. But for right now, Owens
Okay.
Corning is just one of those companies.
Okay.
And they have a great story, but we're going to skip through it.
You offer any warranties, any guarantees?
That's what we're going to talk about, yes. Very important. The reason we're so proud of being able to put in Owens Corning product is they are the best in the industry as far as quality and innovation. They invented the fiberglass shingle.
Oh.
And so they get,
Really?
Wow. They
Okay.
invented fiberglass, and then they invented the fiberglass shingle.
Yeah.
So yeah, we only want to put the best of the best on there as long as we can afford to make it fit your budget.
Yeah.
People say if you get Owens Corning on here and you get it within the payments we need, we're happy, and that's usually why people go with us,
Okay.
because we're emphasizing the best. We don't go, oh, we'll just do it for this and just put this
Yeah.
other thing, unless you're
sure.
selling the house or you really don't care about your house, but you know you got to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
but yeah, I'm just gonna, if it's okay, I'm gonna skip through these
Sure.
on this. But as far as us, we are a platinum preferred contractor with Owens Corning. What does that mean? It's a fancy title. No, it's more than that. Owens Corning has validated us in this way, to honor the standards and codes of their materials.
Okay.
Because if we don't honor them, guess who loses their warranty? You do.
Okay.
Very important. A lot of there's contractors out there that can give 2 wits about it because it puts more money in your pocket at your expense. So what does that mean? So how do they validate us? They simply send their guys out to check our work, make sure that we've done everything correctly in as far as how it's supposed to be installed. And of course, they call you to say, how is it like working with Roofing 101? Even though I was upset or angry with them, they still return my phone call. They put up with my screaming and yelling because we're handling tens of thousands of dollars of people's money. It's going to be a tense situation, and some contractors don't want to call their customers back.
Right.
So we maintain a wonderful communication throughout the whole process leading up to it and afterwards, because we do provide re-inspections year after year to ensure that your roof is still doing very well. That's why we are Platinum Preferred. We are 0.5% of all the contractors in the country, Platinum Preferred, and we are certified with certainty. So we have 2 certifications that you're not going to find with another contractor.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so we're bragging. We are all over the country, looking to be in every state because of our experience and be able to provide the best quality possible for our customers. And we do contribute locally. That's what I'm proud of, is the fact that when you give us your business, we are giving it to these particular organizations who help in Albany just as much as they help in Portland. So it's not like I'm going to take, my guys are going to take your money and go to McDonald's in Eugene. There's something much more better happening for you. And so it gets reinvested to you or your community. And we are on the top 5 Angie's List. And these are the years we won, as well as Best Home Advisor, again, top 5. But the Better Business rating is our most proud of. A+ rating is something that we have proven over and over again to take care of the people. Unfortunately, our industry is ripe with the not so much. We call them fancy name Chuck in the truck. Guys who come out, they'll do it for this much, I'll do it for this much. And what happens, they do it for this much, but they've cut every corner possible to put money back in their pocket. The problem with that is people pay the price. And how they pay the price is the statistic that they've done for us. 80% of customers who take the lowest bids have major problems finished. Why? It's very simple. When you got a guy who can give 2 wits about you, but charms you a little bit because they're really good at talking, they're going to take your deposit ready to take off, or they're going to charge you the minimum amount and then finagle you throughout the process to get more money out of you because they can't finish the job. And most of the time, even when they do manage to finish the job, your roof has not been installed properly, you're looking at leaks, but it's not as good as it after that. So, and just a little fun facts. Number 1, where the remodeling remote roofing industry is just number 1 on the hit list. I'm so proud of our business. I want to be a banker now. So, 15%, 15 million complaints have been filed, 10.7 in the last 50 years.
That's significant, isn't it?
Big time. And then 96% of contractors fail within the first 2 years. This is the most important. You have a roof, brand new roof. Things happen. It's got to take time to acclimate to your house. You got to have
down the road and your contractor stopped.
Good contractor, a good to great contractor, 5-year workmanship warranty, and and then you have the manufacturer's warranty on top of that. Both are important. Problem: when these guys are out of business, and you got problems with your brand new $10,000 underbid roof. That's not good. Where do you go? You have to pay. Well, most of the time, I watch YouTube videos of roofers all the time, and their people have to pay again and the right amount that they should have. So the point is, we've been in business for 2008. We're not going anywhere. So when we put a roof on, Roofing 101 is going to come back with any issues. Where are you? So we're gonna. If something gets
established and you're good,
if a shingle is deteriorating faster than it should be, if it's not manufactured properly, any kind of wind damage, Owens Corning is going to send the shingles out to honor their warranty up to 25 years if you want to do that, and we're going to install it for you, no problem, at no extra cost to you with that warranty, because we do it right the first time. Owens Corning says, we did the standards and codes.
You did it right,
And don't worry about insurance. We are covered up to $2 million, so anything that happens, you guys are on the hook for it, even though I'm sure you can pay for it. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. That's not appropriate.
That's not appropriate.
But you guys are rich, but even though you guys have tons of money,
assume what you're
Oh, there's a little stereotype about lawyers. So. But we get it done. So we do have a wonderful production team of our own, and we also use subcontractors that I'm very proud of. And the reason I'm proud of that is the fact that... Oh no! Stacy! Help!
Let's go. Count down. 10, 9, 8.
I thought I had enough power. I took my laptop in and out. Yeah,
I know with my laptop, I have to really hurry or else it'll be counting down on.
This will shut
Yeah.
down in like
Yes,
5 minutes.
yes.
So but you want us to be on your roof. Our guys, our subcontractors are not going to jeopardize our certifications or a better business rating. You're going to have the best of the best on the roof. Contrast that to our wonderful boys around locally who butchered that job right there.
I know, that's awful. I don't know what
That could have been
Did you
yours.
talk to them yet about
Yes,
that?
I did. Well,
Oh
I
my
said to them what
gosh.
happened, and I thought, the fascinating thing about
Yeah.
them is I thought that, oh, they're just going to come back and finish it. But instead, oh no, the owner's ticked off, upset, mad, and I'm like, yeah, I could tell these guys really
Yeah,
messed
I was
up your
wondering
roof.
what was going on, because
It's-
it's like, oh my God, that's
This-
awful. What they
But
did.
yeah,
You know, when I didn't know who was doing what or who was what or over there, but I was just watching and going, oh boy. So-
this happens all the time.
Yeah,
Lowest bid gets you that.
yeah, yeah.
Not paying the right amount, we're going to talk about that. Not paying the right amount for a roof is what's going to get you in trouble with these guys. You want to avoid that. You want to make sure that you have people, inside you have references, that can validate, yes, Trust Roofing when they take care of people and they work with them. So that's what's going on. But first things first, what I want to do is show this wonderful, fun little video. It's only a minute and a half. And this is just basically what's going to happen. We're going to pull right alongside here and shuck all the materials off for you, get rid of it, going right down to the decking, and getting rid of that ugly 3-tab shingle.
So if you see there's damage to the decking, do you repair that as well?
Thank you. Yes, we have to repair it
Yeah,
in order
because you don't
to.
know if it's damaged until you get the roof off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we have to, and that's supplemented.
Yeah.
So any sheeting is going to be supplemented, but we're going to put new. The difference with
Is this venting?
Yes, but this is a box vent because
Yeah.
the owner of this house wanted to sell his house.
Ah, okay.
So we're not going to do box vents.
Yeah,
We're going to do something much more efficient, much more effective as far as letting your roof breathe so your shingles last well beyond 25 years.
yeah.
Then we're going to clean up around
Clean
the area
up,
so your
get some
customers don't
Get the nails out of the yard.
get the nail on it, or if you call me, I'm 5 minutes away. It's like,
Yeah.
there's a nail on it.
There's a
Can
nail.
you come get it?
You missed it.
But here's the part that is my favorite is how much does a roof card cost? This is the people want to know exactly what they're looking for. We just updated our prices from January till now. We actually did it again because building supplies are going up. So the prices
It's ridiculous, I know. It's
so
ridiculous.
So we want to get. I mean,
Oh my gosh, yes.
we want to beat everything to the punch before we have to do it again.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't, but I don't want to take a chance on that.
Yeah.
Owens Corning had to reduce the amount of manufacturing because nobody's coming to apply for work for them.
Really?
Yeah, and that's what happens.
The workers aren't there.
The workers aren't there, so they have to minimize. So we normally, for the last several years, we were just putting on Owens Corning products.
Yeah.
Well, now we're now switching to Certainty, and we're also going to not a lower quality shingle. It's still going to do the job. If you
Yeah.
want to sell the building,
Yeah.
they'll do the job.
Shoot it out, okay.
But we don't want to put that one on. We want to put the best of the best.
Mhm.
However, said that, we had to expand into two things. Be that as it may, prices have gone up.
Mhm.
So this is just to kind of give an idea of what you should be paying for. This is what keeps people out of trouble when it comes to what should I be spending on. Well, Kelly Blue Book as an example. You don't want to spend too high on a car, a loose car, or too low. Because unless you're a hobby mechanic who loves to get underneath the hood,
Yeah.
you pay, if the car's 10 grand used and you pay 5, you're going to pay 5 more plus another 5 on all the headaches and costs to keep that car running. The same thing with the roof. You've got to know exactly what you're dealing with because there's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
So we have this resource called Remodelers Magazine, and I don't have a cover of it. They come up with a cost versus value report.
Okay.
And what they do is they don't get 4 or 5 estimates, they get hundreds of estimates to get the cost average of what you should be paying for.
Okay.
So on this part here, the average cost in 2020 is about $20,664. It jumped up in 2021 to 25.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So
Oh, boy.
and that was just
Yeah.
this was given to us in January.
Yes.
So it's probably more because of the building supplies going up like
Totally.
crazy.
I could. Yes.
But once I share that with people, what they love about this is the fact that oh good, I don't have to shop around now. And that's kind of the idea of what I'm looking at. Just help me get it fit within my budget, or make it normal, so when I post it on Facebook that I paid this much, that people don't laugh at me. Then they usually
Like,
go,
you just got ripped off. You totally got ripped off.
You are, oh, that is the right amount. Yes, I'm so glad you paid for that roof that much.
Yeah.
You are smart. Who's your roofer?
Yeah. I know.
So, anyway, and this is unfortunate. I did not find any wind damage on your roof like I did for
Yeah.
Arnold, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll just
Well, I'm
skip
glad
that.
you didn't, because I mean, it's,
No good.
you know, I guess, I don't know.
Well, good. I'm glad I didn't
I'm
find
glad
any
you
good.
didn't find any of that.
BSME, I forgot my roof bag. I certainly go get it.
Oh, okay.
It's up to you.
Yeah, whatever you want to do, yeah, go ahead, yeah.
You say
Yeah,
something.
go ahead, yes.
I really am professional.
We all forget stuff, that's okay.
This one takes, so basically what I'm going to do, I'll just push this over just a little bit for that. And I'm going to take one piece out of one at a time. So, first things first, we're going to take, like I said, everything down to the mesh.
That's
I was
yeah.
running. This is particle board. The only reason I'm showing you particle board is that what most buildings are made of. It's cheap for building contractors. They save a ton of money. The problem with it is that it does absorb water a little bit more than
Sure,
OSB products. So
right,
we are going to
right.
put a higher quality premium if we find damage,
Okay.
rotted damage.
So when you if you have to
Right.
replace something, you're gonna put something better in its place,
Exact-
especially if it's that.
Exactly. Can I put this? Is this okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's a beautiful
Yeah.
table.
Yeah.
Chuck and the trucks are going to leave this on here, or not even tear off to the underlayment. They're just going to roof right over it. They'll either roof over your shingles, or they're going to tear off just the shingles, leave your
Never
underlayment.
re-roof over shingles.
This is,
Oh my
I just talked to
God.
a guy's like, can you just roof over it? And I go,
No.
you'd be surprised how many people want to do that. It's
Stupid.
crazy.
It's really is that.
So next we're going to put the drip edge on there. That's in the video.
Drip
That
edge,
protects
okay.
your fascia. Then we're going to put valley metal on your valleys.
Okay.
That's pretty
Oh, right,
essential.
okay, right.
All metal gets reused. Nothing is used.
Okay.
Is used. We get brand new stuff.
Brand
for
new
you.
stuff. Okay. Yeah.
So then we're going to go ahead and open this side up here, and I see how it is. We have to pull everything out in a weird way. There you go.
Okay.
I guess we do have to plug it out.
Okay.
So first thing, ice and water shield.
That
This
goes
is
over that. Okay.
PNW, 3 feet from the eaves, valleys, pipe boots, everything where there's high impact for moisture.
Mhm.
This is going to reduce that, make that non-issue whatsoever.
Mhm, mhm.
Huge protection.
Seals it up nice.
You
Yeah.
saw in the video that this felt was what they put in that video. Again,
Yeah.
this is a video that was taken for a gentleman wanting to sell his house.
Yeah.
We're not going to do that.
So this is a thin, really thin.
Look what happens to it.
You can
It
tear
tears, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
This doesn't tear and it repels the water perfectly. Owens Corning synthetic underlayment. It's going to go. That's going to replace this. We're no
Oh
longer
my goodness.
using that heat. And
Yeah, it
then
doesn't tear.
it doesn't tear. She
Ah.
can try. And she tears it.
Yeah.
Okay, you owe me a new piece of
I'm gonna
this.
try it out.
Then we're going to go ahead and put our starter shingle on here.
Okay.
And the reason I'm being so specific because I want our customers to be educated, and it's pretty simple. And the reason I'm emphasizing this is because again, our Chuck and the Chuck fans want to take a shingle, split it down the middle, and save money, put money back in their pocket. Now they have a starter shingle. Problem is, it's not a starter shingle. The reason it's not starch shingles, needs to be heat activated to hold the regular shingle down. Without this, it's not going to hold down. It's just going to flap back and forth because they assume in the peanut
So
butter.
it's placed like this.
Yes.
When you put it on.
Heat
This.
activates the strip and it holds it
Yeah.
down. Exactly.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Then we're going to start putting this is the proposal I have for you. The best of the Owens Corning shingles I'm going to explain. This is the duration shingle.
Okay.
There's two kinds, duration and Oak Ridge. One difference. The Sure-Nail strip is what gives it its quality and its value and its strength. It's rated for 130 mile per hour winds, number one. Number two, it's a target for your installers to hit. And, well, okay, why would I care about, they're not my installers, they're your installers, Tom. I understand that. But they're going to go very fast. You want to give them all the tools
So they
necessary.
can nail it in there, nail it just right on where they should nail it, yeah.
Right, if they go too low, it's going to leak.
Okay,
If they go too high, it reduces the rating. This is here for a reason, to add that extra strength. So these
Yeah.
are going to stay on there for a very, very long time.
yeah,
And they come with more colors and more options
Yeah.
on that.
oh boy.
But it's great that we have something that defends your roof.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to put something on that now enables it to breathe. And this is what we're going to do. Far different, no box vents,
Okay,
ridge vents,
ridge vents.
and inlet vents. The reason being, you not only need the hot air place for all your hot air to come out, you can have them down below or in the middle of
Okay,
it. So 100% of your ridge is going to be ridge vent, 80% is going to be inlet vent down the slope.
yeah,
You have enough now, you have a vent that now brings enough moderate air in to force that hot air out, so your shingles are no longer cooking.
yeah,
Owens Corning and CertainTeed require that in order for you to have that warranty so that your shingles are healthy, you have to have a ridge vent system in place in order to get the extended warranty.
so you would have some of these, you're talking about, you'd have some of these as well?
You're
and
gonna
then
have
you'd
that.
definitely have
And
those.
then you're gonna have
So
that.
this would bring in some air here.
Yes.
So
Did you
let
want
it
to
out.
take a picture of it?
Sure, oh, yes.
Yeah, there you
Good
go.
idea. Let me get a camera, let me get my phone.
Yeah. That way you can.
I don't know if I've ever noticed this on my house before. I've always seen the vent, the little square vents and stuff, so I don't know that I've ever really noticed these.
Yeah, this is the system. This is what sets us apart from the other contractors. We are very preachy about having you guys have a system that now you don't have to worry about your shingles for as long as they can keep going, which could go way past 25 years. Without
Can
this,
they, yeah,
they
they
can
last
it
that
could
long.
be between 10 and 15 or less than 10
yeah.
if you don't have the ventilation system in there. And that's what we're going to do for you guys.
Because as you said, you saw that, the repair up there,
Ex-
someone's already tried to repair it because,
Exactly.
Yeah.
But here's
Yeah.
the thing. You wait to have to do repairs is more damage done. Let's just save the money on the repairs, put the investment in where it needs to be. You'll get your return back like you wouldn't believe.
yeah.
And then you tell your friends how awesome they are.
That's, yes.
Last but not least, oops. And I went off my screen. Here, last but not least, warranties. This is the fun one.
Yeah,
Warranties are daunting. We're going to simplify it for you guys.
okay,
There's really only two warranties that we do provide:
okay,
Platinum Protection and Standard. Owens Corning has made these obsolete.
okay.
So,
This is such a good camera.
lifetime warranty. What exactly are you getting with a Platinum Preferred? First of all, because we are Platinum Preferred contractor, you do get the option of Platinum Preferred. If you get just any other contractor, you don't get this option. So you have to have that. So what do you get? You get a lifetime 50-year manufacturer's warranty. Anything happens to that shingle in 50 years, Owens Corning gets up. And now if you go up there and you hack it with an axe, okay, well that's different. So don't go up there and do that.
No.
But my favorite is the 25-year workmanship warranty. Anytime something happens to your roof, let's say, what I love about this, let's say, remember I brought up the statistic about contractors not being around?
Yes.
Well, let's say an asteroid kills Roofing 101, and there's no more Roofing 101. Owens Corning is still going to send their guys out because of the workmanship warranty to take care of your roof, make sure that
So even though you're somehow went out of business somehow.
Yeah. Tree
Yeah.
falls on, a branch
Warranty
damages your
steps in as
shingles.
doing the workmanship warranty.
We are going to take care. Owens Corning is going to take care of it, no cost to you guys, because you do have that warranty. If you don't, and then the other option that I'm not a fan of, is not. There's no system. It's just standard. If you do go that route, you would not be having an Owens Corning product on there. Well, you can have an Owens Corning product, but it's a 5-year workmanship warranty, which is normal for every decent, reputable contractor, and a 10-year manufacturer. So huge difference between the two.
5-year, 10-year.
Exactly. All right. So believe it or not, I'm a little shocked by this, because your square footage is actually very, very low.
Yeah, it's not a very big roof.
It's not a very big
No.
roof.
I noticed that too. Just how it's, it's not really a very big house either. People think it might look big. It's not really not that big of a house.
So Stacy, normally I would ask you the question, other than price or payment, would there be any reason we can get the job started today? But it's dependent on Melinda.
Melinda, she's the
She
she's the
would be-
decision maker.
So
You
I'm
briefly
just,
met her. She knows.
so, well, be that as it may, I
Yeah.
just totally understand. Be that as it may,
Yeah.
I'm still happy to share with you guys the price to get you a
Sure.
duration shingle,
Yeah.
replace the whole roof.
How much is it?
$11,919.
Okay.
That's the best, and you get that 25-year platinum warranty.
Yeah. The platinum warranty.
Yeah. I think we should jump it up and put some gutters on, but that's my opinion.
I already told you we got new gutters. Yeah.
No.
When you were out here, I mentioned
Yeah,
gutters to you,
yeah.
and you didn't say anything about that. I said, well, we must not do gutters. And so I went ahead with somebody else, not knowing that you.
It's okay.
Sorry about that. Oh yeah, we would have incorporated everything together.
And other than, and then we don't assume how our customers want to pay, so we do provide payment options.
Okay.
At 24 months, it'd be $567. 36 months, $402, and 48 months, $320. Once your job is complete and you're 100% satisfied, would you be in the position to write a check or take advantage of one of our monthly payment options?
Oh, and do you provide? Is that interest free or is it?
There's
Yeah.
interest. We
There's interest,
we provide
yeah.
our financing.
Financing for you? Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
if you want to take advantage of it.
We don't usually do payment plans. We just pay the full amount up front.
I didn't know. If you would have said that at the beginning, I wouldn't have never said we got payment options.
It's great. It's great to have payment options just in case. I know people need that.
Yeah.
But Melinda is one of the ones that she likes to get it paid. Now, so when we start, do you require this full payment up front?
10% to start.
How much?
10%.
10% to start. Okay.
So $1,191, and we're ready to
Ready to go.
Ready to go.
And then-
40% due on the start of the job.
Percent.
The last 50% done, which it's kind of funny. It's almost like the 90% pretty much within 2 days, because for a house like this, we're probably looking at 2 days. I'm guessing.
Couple
to
days
do it.
just to do it all.
To do it, yeah.
Okay.
So 40%, okay, we're ready to go. Okay, 2 days later, now we want 50. Yeah.
All the rest of it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
So,
I see. Okay. So let me write down a couple days, probably to do roof.
mhm.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
That's it, Stacy.
That's it. Okay.
Awesome.
Good.
When would you like to have us check back with you?
Next week,
Let's do it. Let's see
Yeah,
if
check back
you already
next
got,
week.
got what you need. See
Yeah.
if she wants to do that.
I'll propose that to Melinda and get her feedback on
Yeah.
what she's thinking, what she wants to do, because she really hasn't given me much yet. She
She's
hasn't
got a
talked to
lot.
me.
She's got a lot.
She
on
doesn't
her
want to
plate.
talk about it.
She does have a lot on her plate,
She
and
just wants someone else to deal with it, but